Hi beautiful, we finally have some new and exciting makeup releases coming and I am here to show you them. I'm here to talk about them and I cannot wait for them to be released so that I can play and let you know whether or not they're actually worth it. I'm pretty excited for this one if you can't tell. So if you're excited for today's video, give it a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get started. I'm scooting over this way as per usual so I can show you the pictures a little bit larger right here next to me. And we are starting with Anastasia, who is not releasing one product. They're releasing 3 different products, all of which I cannot wait to play with. Let's talk about their new powder bronzer first. It looks like they have 7 different shades of this one and it looks very cool tone. It looks like it's going to have a matte finish. And if I were to pick my color right now, I would probably go with Warm Sand Vibes, the second lightest color. Seems like it's going to be a pretty good one for me. This is a very cool toned bronzer. It almost looks like a contouring powder, if I may say so, because all of the shades are on the very cool toned side, as you can see on the faces of the models. This powder bronzer is going to retail for $38. We don't have a specific date for when it's launching yet, I don't think. It says it is an ultra smooth bronzer with a blurring gel powder hybrid formula, soft warmth and definition. It's long lasting, lightweight, and a matte finish for a natural sun-kissed finish. I'm curious to swatch them and see them in person because they're talking about a natural sun-kissed finish, but they look very, very cool toned for me, so they have me very intrigued. I'm going to be honest. The second product I wanted to talk about that they are also releasing soon is the Hydra Prime SPF 50. They're releasing a sunscreen. This is what the bottle looks like. And the sunscreen says it's a multitasking formula that primes, protects, and hydrates. It also visibly reduces fine lines, boosting moisture and smooth texture, delivering a glowy finish with no white cast, powered by niacinamide, egg twine, and beetroot to defend and prep skin. And at the end it says it makes your makeup optional. So also very excited to try this sunscreen. They're not talking about it being a mineral sunscreen, so chemical sunscreens for the most part do dissolve right into the skin and they don't have a super strong white cast. So I'm very excited about both of those releases, but they're releasing also a third thing, and that is cream blush trios. And here's what those look like. It seems that they're going to have 3 different trios coming out. These are going to retail for $38. There's a pink, a peach, and a berry/rose. These we do have a date for. These come out June 26th. I'm thinking maybe the rest of it will come out around the same time, but we'll see. It says it is a multi-purpose cream formula for cheeks and lips. It features silky gel-like texture that seamlessly blends with a soft blurred matte finish for a flawless natural look. You can go sheer or you can go very, very bold with these. They have versatile shades that could be worn individually or mixed together to customize your perfect flush. They have pomegranate oil and antioxidants for healthy looking youthful glow, spherical powders that provide a soft focus effect and cloud-like feel, and they're claiming to also be very long lasting. Now I did see a Norvina video showing and trying out these cream blushes and they are super pigmented. Like the tiniest amount goes a very long way, but the important key part about that is that if you use very little, you can beautifully spread it. For the looks of it, I haven't tried it, I don't know, but for the looks of it, a very minimal amount can be beautifully blended on the skin. If you do want a soft blush, you don't have to go all out. You just have to be very careful because they are very pigmented. These is kind of like a pro makeup artist type product that is obviously very easy to use for the regular consumer as well, but they made the pigmentation no joke, so beware, you know. I'm very excited to try it myself. On more blush news, Charlotte Tilbury is also coming out with cream blushes, cream blush sticks to be specific, and it looks like she's coming out with 6 different shades. The shades are Rosy Glow, Peachy Glow, Pretty Glow, Pinky Glow, Berry Glow, and Cherry Glow, which leads me to believe this is going to be a glowy blush. Honestly, the packaging for these look 10 out of 10, and I trust Charlotte Tilbury to deliver really beautiful formulas that are going to be very user friendly. And so I don't think this is going to be a super highly pigmented product. It's more so going to be one that you can very easily put on and blend out and build upon if you need to. Knowing Charlotte Tilbury price points, it probably will be around $50. Let me see if I can find these anywhere. Hold on. These are actually available at Sephora the day I'm posting this video. The retail price is $42 for each of these. I think I'm going to grab a couple of the shades. So if you are interested, I'm going to have the link to it down below in the description box. Maybe I'll be able to tag it right here in the video as well. I'm pretty excited about these. I can't wait to try them. And if you're also excited about them, like I said, they're already available, so definitely go for it. I actually just ordered mine. On the Sephora website, by the way, it says it is an ultra hydrating luminous blush with a buildable and blendable color that lasts up to 8 hours on cheeks and lips. For highlighted ingredients, it says it's got collagenere, which visibly firms and smooths, multi-molecular weight hyaluronic acid, which intensely moisturizes and hydrates for up to 24 hours, and cool light mapping mesh technology, which says pearlescent pigments diffuse light for a dream sheen luminous finish. Anyways, I don't know when I'm going to stop being excited about new blush releases, but the time does not seem to come. I'm pretty excited about these as well. Moving on, it looks like after many years, Dior is redoing their infamous highlighter quads. The packaging looks pretty similar to the old packaging, but it looks like the colors are a little different than they used to be, and that they reformulated the highlighters, hopefully for the better, but they were already so good. I really hope that they didn't F with them too much and that they didn't make these highlighters any less than they were, because they were already pretty spectacular. So we'll see. We have to try them. As far as when these are releasing, it says August on their website and retailers. Let me know if you're also very skeptical about a reformulation of those. Next, it looks like Laura Mercier is coming out with a new powder foundation. It is called the Real Flawless Smooth Finish Pressed Foundation. I'm excited to try it. I feel like Laura Mercier has been doing a really good job with their Flawless line. I love the liquid foundation and the concealer, so hopefully they continue to bring out very incredible formulas for these. It says it is a primer infused powder foundation with hydrating weightless formula that hydrates skin while simultaneously controlling shine for flawless long wear without creasing, settling on, or streaking. With Hydro Smooth Complex, it smooths skin and blurs the look of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles with a sweat, humidity transfer, and waterproof wear. This is going to retail for $52. It comes in 20 different shades. And is it already available? Yes, this is already available, so if you're interested, feel free to grab yours. Benefit is coming out with a new liquid foundation. It is called the Professional Foundation. This one is coming soon. We don't have a specific date for it yet, but it is claiming to visibly smooth skin and blur pores, medium buildable coverage with a natural matte finish, 24-hour long wear, waterproof, transfer proof, and it has niacinamide, rosehip extract, and glycerine. As someone who has very dry skin, I don't know if this is going to be a foundation that works for me. However, I'm excited to see if this works really well for people who struggle with pores or maybe oiliness on the face. It looks like a very good foundation for people with oily complexions. We'll see. ColourPop did a collaboration with PopSocket, and they're coming out with a PopSocket that has a space in it that is perfect to hold the new Hydra Pop glosses from ColourPop. Here's what the image of it looks like. They're kind of copying the vibes of Hailey Bieber's phone case with this. I still think it's a pretty cute collaboration. I personally love PopSockets. I have one in my Kindle. It is a lifesaver. Would I put this on my phone and have my lip gloss on the go with me and whatnot? To be honest, no, I'm not that pressed to have gloss on me at all times. So this isn't calling my name immediately, but I do think it is a very cute idea. And it looks like the glosses are also stains, so after the shine wears off, you're still going to have a stain underneath for a very long lasting lip color. This should already be available at Target as of 2 days ago, so if I find it, I'll link it below, and it'll be at Ulta on July 6th. Rhode Beauty is coming out with a new glazing mist. I feel like Rhode Beauty is just really good at catchy marketing. I still haven't tried anything from their line, so I'm over here hating without having tried the products. It looks like a glowy setting spray or a hydrating mist, kind of like, you know, this from Glow Recipe. Doesn't seem very groundbreaking to me. It says it's a superfine mist that hydrates and refreshes. Retails for $30. Proven hydration and nourish supple skin on the go. It has added purifying benefits, helping skin feel more balanced and clarified over time. It'll be available June 24th. Let's move on to some fragrance news because I am a big fan, okay? I know it's very popular and everyone smells like it, and I don't care because I also want to smell like it. Prada Paradox. I love Prada Paradox, and they're coming out with a new version of Prada Paradox. It is called the Paradox Radical Essence. It says blending floral, woody, and musky notes into fragrance that is both bold and delicate. Floral, woody, musk. I love musky scents, by the way. A combination that balances sweetness, depth, and sensuality. Top notes: bergamot, pear, and tangerine. Hard neroli, orange blossom, and jasmine sambac. And the base notes of amber, bourbon, vanilla, and white musk. I want to smell that so bad. It sounds delicious to me, so I honestly can't wait to try it. And as I said, I love all of the different variations of Prada Paradox so far, so I have high hopes for liking this one as well. I don't know if I already talked about the new YSL All Hours Glow Foundation in another one of these Will I Buy It videos, but I will buy it whenever it finally comes out. It still says coming soon. I can't wait to try this foundation. It says it is a lightweight luminous foundation inspired by YSL's iconic transparent makeup from 1968, designed to mimic the feel of haute couture to veil, second skin radiant finish, oil control, hydrating with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, and we don't know about the shades yet. It honestly looks incredible. The description of it sounds incredible to me, and whenever this comes out, I will absolutely be trying it because it sounds right up my alley, except we'll see about the coverage. Hopefully it at least covers my redness and I'll be happy. Besides that, it looks like Patrick Ta reformulated his highlighter duos. Hopefully they're better than they used to be because I personally was not impressed with them. I think I might have returned the one I tried, so we'll see. So hopefully it'll be better, but he only teased that release. And besides that, I know that Odin's Eye is going to be launching big very soon, but they haven't announced it yet, so I can't talk about it. It's not posted anywhere, so I can't talk about it. Hint, hint, I cannot wait to film that video whenever that release is finally announced. And so that is all I have for you guys today. If you guys like today's video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up before you leave. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye.